Hello and welcome back. Our last journey took us through World War I, but history didn't end there. Today we enter the story of World War II. World War I ended in 1918, but peace didn't last. The Treaty of Versailles punished Germany harshly. It lost territory, faced heavy reparations, and its military was restricted. The result? Economic collapse and anger. Out of this chaos rose a man who promised change. Adolf Hitler. He promised to rebuild Germany, restore its pride, and undo the treaty. And people believed him. Throughout the 1930s, Germany began rearming. It took back lost land and expanded its influence. Other nations watched, but avoided confrontation. Then, in 1939, everything changed. Germany invaded Poland. Within days, Britain and France declared war. World War II had begun. Germany's early success came from a new strategy: Blitzkrieg, lightning war. Fast tanks, coordinated air attacks, and rapid movement overwhelmed enemies. Country after country fell: Denmark, Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, and then France. In just weeks, one of Europe's strongest powers collapsed. But one country stood firm: Britain. During the Battle of Britain, German planes bombed cities relentlessly, but the British resisted and held the line. It was Germany's first major failure. Meanwhile, the war expanded. In 1941, Hitler made a critical mistake. He invaded the Soviet Union. At first, German forces advanced quickly, but they were not prepared for the harsh winter or the massive Soviet resistance. The conflict in the East became one of the deadliest in history. Then, on December 7, 1941, everything changed again. Japan attacked the United States at Pearl Harbor. The attack shocked the nation. The United States entered the war, bringing enormous power to the Allies. Now, the war was truly global. Fighting spread across Europe, North Africa, and the Pacific. For years, battles raged on land, sea, and air. Millions of soldiers fought, and millions died. But soon, the tide began to turn. Allied forces started pushing back. In 1944, a massive invasion changed everything: D-Day. Allied troops landed on the beaches of Normandy in Nazi-occupied France. It was one of the largest military operations in history, and it marked the beginning of the end. From the west, the Allies advanced toward Germany. From the east, Soviet forces pushed back hard. Germany was being crushed from both sides. By 1945, it was over. Berlin fell, and Hitler's rule came to an end. Germany surrendered, but the war wasn't finished yet. In the Pacific, Japan continued to fight. To end the war quickly, the United States made a devastating decision. It dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The destruction was immediate and overwhelming. Soon after, Japan surrendered. World War II was finally over. It became the deadliest conflict in human history. Over 70 million people lost their lives. Entire cities were destroyed. Empires collapsed, and the world was changed forever. From the ashes of war, new global powers emerged, and the consequences of this conflict still shape our world today.